it all signifies as an ending, and now I'm beginning something new, and I'm just so excited and happy for myself. It's me, the person you have not seen in a long time. I am doing a little staycation because there are 2 events happening this weekend. I got my hair done by my natural hairstylist 2 days ago, and my hair has been in pin curls ever since. So hopefully when I take this down, it looks decent. What else? I didn't realize how expensive it is, like, to just be an adult. Self-parking in the deck is like $45. I'm remembering that I have to pay for parking at these places that I'll be at today. And I'm just trying to get my mind wrapped around that real quick. So. And then I may see an ex tonight. And so I'm just like, he should be paying this for all the hell he put me through in the little time that we were talking, and that's why I ended it. But anyway, I'm at the Grand Hyatt. This is the room. They've renovated this a lot. The first time I was here was probably 2022, and it was very old 90s business space. But they've renovated it, and that's actually, I'm really excited that they did do that, and the room looks really nice. Door, and you walk into the bathroom. Wham bam. Oh, the toilet's back there. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And then yours truly. Me with this wrap on my head. I got my nails done today. See? And then we go into the actual room. My stuff's over there. Have some content I want to shoot, so it's like a mini staycation in like business situation. And the view is the building next door. Oh, if I could open it. The 2 events that I'm going to, the first one is called Emerging 100, and I'm pretty excited. I went to one of their events. It had a holiday soiree in December. They have them every year. I didn't go to the recent one. I went to the one before that. I had my little nice ginger hair. And I felt like I saw everybody from college there. Like, it's just the adult version of us. And then the other event, I'm a member at the gathering spot, and it just so happens that our event is today and tomorrow, so it kind of overlaps with the professional Emerging 100 situation, and I want to go to both. Yeah, there's a lot to catch y'all up on. Last time I talked to y'all was when I was going to Harvard for that conference, and I want to get back into making content. I'll be back doing some beauty stuff. I have some different affiliate things that I'm doing with different beauty brands. So there's a MAC Studio Fix video that I'm going to be posting that I'm excited about, because I really like powder. I've never really tried powder foundation like that, where I have like when I was super young, but I don't remember the impact. But I'm glad that I got it, because it feels so lightweight, and it's spring, it's summer, it's hotter, so you don't want stuff dripping down your face, and liquid foundation normally makes you feel that way when it's super hot. And when I want to plot my face, I always feel like there's stuff protruding, laying on top, but powder doesn't make me feel that way, unless you just cake it on. But I didn't even do that when I put it on. So I'll put below the one that I use so you can check it out, and I'll put my link there too, because I'm a Club MAC affiliate, and I'm super excited to promote stuff that I actually like. I've been gravitating back to MAC. Like, their staple was lipsticks for me. And for the longest time, MAC was that girl, and she's still been that girl. So I've been getting back I got me a Ruby Roo before I was on the affiliate program, a chestnut, a Plymouth. What is the name of that burgundy lip liner? I can't think of it right now. There's a lot that's been happening in my life. I've had interviews, different visions, different ideas for what I want for my life, especially in this time where a lot of people are struggling to get work, or they've been laid off. But I feel very confident in my next steps, and I'm excited. I feel rested. I'm trying to see. a good spot for this. And I have a whole vlog that I recorded from when I went to Miami. And I just can't figure out right now how to get the footage on here onto my stuff. And that's why I was like gasping when I started recording. Because I'm like, I could literally record this on my new phone. But I don't want to confuse myself. It's 2:03. All right. It is 2 o'clock. I got all this makeup. I'm gonna put my makeup in this new case that I got from TikTok Shop. Go on my TikTok and see what I'm talking about and go look at the video. And then I got this from TikTok Shop, some bundles that I actually need to wash because my appointment is at 9 a.m. Lighten the load. I'm trying these new one size powders. They're not new, but they've been, again, I've been in this powder foundation craze. And there's a girl that was talking about these. And I went into Sephora, tried on my shade. They didn't have it, so I purchased it. And it's like half off right now. Okay, so I'm about to put, I did come a little late, I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, here's my other stuff. My MAC, my Chanel, my liner, my mascara. Y'all, I'm so excited because this is the best makeup case that I've ever had. My love for makeup has reemerged. That was fun. Now we're gonna take our next content. It's time, girl. It's time, sister. I'm saying that only because Ryan says that. One of my friends, her name is Ryan. All right, okay. Like, y'all tell me if you like that video. Shoot, if you don't like it, I love it. I really think it came out good. Like, ooh, look at her. I'm out here going, I'm gonna get my money's worth from all of this. Okay, look. Boom. And then I'm gonna take my hair down because I realized I don't want to be on camera like this. But y'all saw how that looked. We did that. I looked at my notes to see what other content I wanted to do. And all of it requires me to be front facing. And I don't want to be front facing with this on my head. On my blog, okay. But like in public, because that's technically what it is, that's not how we're going to do it. Actually, I want to get some quick footage of this box. Because when I go to my hair appointment, I don't want y'all seeing the background of my home. I don't want to do this at home. So I'm going to get me some shots of this. I'll be done with that. And then add it onto my vlog for tomorrow morning. And then lay out my clothes. And then I can do this. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about how, you know, you put your hand in the huddle and you're like, oh, break, break. That's what I want to say. And then I do this. Break. Say I like the way. Whoa. I got a little clip in. Because when I do my hair, like I just kind of learned how to do pin curls. But like when he does my hair, I have fine hair. It look like he got body. He be filling in the gaps. But, you know, this don't have that same body because it's like smushed together. Like I need you to be separated. Like separate from each other. Stop trying to embarrass me in front of company. Yeah, these are not even whatsoever. But I feel like this will give my hair a little bit more fullness. I probably should just went to him today. Say I like the way. Ooh. Swoop the doop. Like, look at that. It's so bouncy, right? Because of the pin curls. I like how this side looks. Like I preserved it. But I want this to not be so flat. And I don't, this clip-in will kind of help me with that. Without having to put heat on my hair. Ooh, wait now. Wait now. Oh, girl, wait. I think I just did something. I probably look a mess, right? I know it. Ooh, bitch. Let me find out. Maybe we're not putting that track in our head. Oh, the gathering spot has texted me. Because I like how this volume is looking right here. That's what them pin curls are for, babes. But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to go back in the middle of my head. I can get with this. I just want to make sure my flips look right. Because look, I look like a little doll baby and I'm wearing pink. See? See? And like, all I really did was brush it in place. I'm gonna put my makeup on, and then it's gonna look like something. It reminds me of Gabrielle Union in that one movie with Jamie Foxx where he wrote a book about breakups. I keep forgetting the name, but I know at the end he chased her on the train. She was on a train, the train was about to leave, and he ran after that train for his woman. And we're missing romance now. Guys, I'm ready. So I'm not changing. Whatever Franny said on that, why am I getting her name messed up? If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. But I have my clothes on. So this is me. Opulent. Ready for the spring social and the welcome reception for 10-year anniversary for the Gathering Spot. And I have a story behind that. I have a story behind the Gathering Spot. I first saw the inception of the Gathering Spot when I was in college. And people were posting about it. I'm like, what is this place? And they talk about how it's a private membership club. And I was enamored immediately. I said I had to get there. And guess what I did? I got my good job and I got there. And I got there. And I've been there ever since. So this is my face, my powder beats. It looks really good. The powder looks really good on my face. I'm just really trying to understand the mixing of the concealer. Maybe I should have let it sit a little bit more, or maybe I put a little bit too much. Yeah, I don't think y'all can see it, but I'm gonna see if I have time to go home because the event starts at 7. That's 2 hours, but people get off at 5. This reservation ends at 5. I'm gonna be in traffic then, and I'm north of Atlanta. Do I really want to do that? These are the pants. This is the top. Look at this. This is so different. I have some nude shapewear up under. So nude as in my complexion under this. And I feel like her. I didn't finish making my videos. And then I look fucking good. So your girl made it and I'm here early. I wanted to beat traffic and also get to the other event on time. So I have an hour here. It's windy. It'll be nice if I can get a picture right here. The Fox Theater isn't far from here at all. Stop messing in my hair. We made it to the spring social. There's Taylor, there's Peggy, and I have 2 more friends waiting on Chelsea and my friend Ryan. Come with me to get my hair done. 3 straight 20-inch bundles from Charmonti Hair. It's been a long time since I had a stylist who specializes in bundles, but it was beeping nonetheless. Let me take this out. Y'all, I just totally forgot to continue the quest of what I was doing. This morning, I got up and, baby, I got up on time, a little late than my alarm, but still on time, and boom, I got to the wrong location for my hair. Now, you know how Atlanta hairstylists be. Oh, honey. One wrong move and you're cut and you're left to grieve an idea. I don't know what they got going on, but I should just cross. Why am I giving them the right of way? I'm the pedestrian. So the hairstylist had the wrong address. Like, it was her old address. And I went there all the way in College Park. Well, her new address is all the way in Austell, Marietta. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry because she did send me the new address, but it wasn't on the reminder notification. And so that's my first thing to look at. Okay, the reminder notification has to be the same as the message that she sent me, because why would it not be updated? Lo and behold, it wasn't. But I messaged her and we made it work. She got to get some stuff done. I wasn't even picky about nothing. I just wanted my hair done. And the interesting thing is, yesterday I lost my freaking debit card, and I love my debit card. Stop, what the freak? Lost my debit card. It has my little Bratz doll sticker on it, which I love. Yeah. Oh my God. This is too much going on. Lost it, and I need my card in the self parking area. It doesn't have a tap. It's not updated. So I'm like, how am I gonna get here and do all of this? And when I tell you, things have just been aligning. I got to the front desk. I parked, and there was a parking spot open in the 20-minute free parking right next to the hotel. I'm like, that's so convenient. I parked there, and I came in to ask before I made any moves. And not only was the incidental fee, it seemed cheaper than. It seemed, I'm passing my room. It seemed cheaper than what it was yesterday, because I could have sworn the girl charged me $100-something, and then today it's $75. But God, this is dedication. I dedicate. But I got to the front desk, and not only does my incidental fee seem cheaper, but she also comped me off some of parking. And again, self-parking, I would not have been able to park in self-parking without my physical debit card. She charged me for a cheaper rate of parking at the counter, and then gave me an extra key. So all I had to do is put that key into the ticket dispenser in the parking deck, and I'm good to go. You see, I just like things have just been so in alignment lately. You really nobody talks about how you have to go through, and I don't like to be that advocate that's like, I went through hell. Like, this is not the trauma Olympics. Like, this is not, my situation yesterday was a little bit better than this, but we're grateful. Like, this is not the trauma Olympics, And I never seek out to be a part of that. And I think struggle and things that are difficult make way for us to become better people. It builds, it expands our capacity. But I don't think that you always, every second of the day, 5 hours of the day, have to go through some heinous things in order to have purpose in life. I think it's a part of it, but it's not the whole thing. There's times where you're gonna rest, where you're just going through the motions, where you're isolated. There's times where you're gonna go through things and have difficult people that you're working around. And then there's gonna be times of bliss. And I think that's where people leave it out. When I was growing up, I grew up in a church, and my pastor did talk about prosperity, and he talked about sin. And it's interesting, the last church home that I did have, I'm pivoting everywhere. The last church home I did have, he was like really hell bent on sin, 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 cry, cry, cry. Ah, we're wearing black. Ah, and like for a while I was in that, but then I started to look around like, okay, yeah, this is a part of it, but like, can we have a pizza? Like, damn, can I get this piece of jewelry that I like? So many people harbor this like they just hold on to like this victim mentality and call it God and call it you living in purpose and you living in life. You don't have to have a victim mentality in order to live a pleasing and purposeful life. You don't have to go through obstacle course after obstacle course after obstacle course, and your life is this consistent cycle of just struggle in order to say God is using you or God has a message. You know, a message can get through to you beyond all that. A message can come through to you while you're at the pool in a cute bathing suit and the bird is chirping outside and reminds you to be grateful. And you can sit down at your favorite sandwich shop and get your favorite sandwich and a tear fall from your eye because of how good that sandwich was and just have a different perspective. And you can go luxury shopping and feel the same way. So I don't know how we got there, but things are just so aligned. And I'm truly grateful because I didn't see this for myself a year ago, 2 years ago, definitely not a year ago. When I tell you I lost my corporate job, and then after I lost my corporate job, not only did I lose my community because I'm going through something where I feel like that thing is pushing me into isolation, but also I'm talking to people and it's like they're looking at me as if I'm not speaking English, or there's just this very elementary surface level responses that I'm getting. And it's like, I'm not expecting you to be anything other than who you are. And I'm not expecting you to have all the answers because we're just all human and may not and won't. But I'm like, this is not what I need in this time. And the habits and the patterns that I'm seeing from people, I'm just like, this is not it for me. And so gone into isolation, when I tell you all I did was work temp jobs and was depressed. And after I worked that job, I would go in my room, the lights off, looking like a hoarding house, and I'll go to sleep, bypassing all the hygiene things. And then I'll get up the next day, put that uniform on, and be a robot again the next day, and just feel so hurt and broken. But now I'm looking and I'm just like, I am so grateful. And sometimes people think that gratitude comes when like you have everything that you want and everything is like in the physical realm is just all the way out the way. It's all resolved. And I have some things, you know, that's still seeking being resolved, and some things that I still want to look a certain way. But I'm in a moment of gratitude to where I'm not dependent on the materials. The materials are the cherry on top to the actual joy. Little Lex would be proud of Alexis. Lex from 2 years ago would be so proud. When I tell you my mind was gone, y'all, my mind was gone. I can't even, man, I'm just grateful. And it just feels like everything has been aligning from, I got a discount on parking and I lost my debit card, but I'm not tripping. Like there's been things and tests that have been happening in my life that want me to complain and be like, oh, is this inconvenience? If you slow down and you look and just remove yourself from the rat race, you will just find there's so many things to be grateful for. And the gratitude that I have in my heart is just so abundant right now. And I feel like the gratitude in my heart is manifesting in a way that my creativity is able to express itself. And I got my personality back. And I saw an ex yesterday. And, you know, he did look good. But I wasn't feeling weak in the knees. I wasn't feeling like, maybe we should reconcile. Like, I know. You know. I'm just so grateful. Oh, and I decided to rent a different car than my car, and it scratched the wall, and I had to pay $500 out of pocket. And old me would have been like, oh my God, like that would have been holding on to me. I may not have had a dramatic explanation or whatever, but I would have been touched by that. That man said, oh, there's, you know, this such and such amount. Let's settle this. I'm like, okay, we can settle it. Here's the money. I had so much gratitude because I had the money. You're done, baby. And my ex might be at that party tonight. But you know what? You ain't gonna catch me slipping. What Cash Star said? One, never let him hook you over more than once. 2, anybody, or you better not accept the crime. 3, remember, you can never turn this to just everything. 4, they should call you sister ma, she your enemy. 5, money to the side, don't let no you dry. Say no business, if they say you separate, better ride. Keep the family first, put that in front of everything. Bet that on yourself if you gon' roll the dice on anything. Any point to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look effing good when you do it. And then she said, keep your hair and nails done and don't something fitness. Yeah, so I just had to come with that word from Minister Cash Doll, Evangelist Cash Doll, and let you guys know. First for the first hour, and then picked up my friend, and then we went to the Fox Theater, and then we went to the after party, which those brands collaborated, which I thought was very smart. And that was the after party. As soon as I got in there, somebody cutting their eyes at me. And it's the ex's friend. Because the ex's friend liked me, and that's a whole different situation. And so someone cutting their eyes at me, looking at me like I'm a demon or something. I'm like, okay. Okay. And then I walk a little further, and I look in the distance, and I said, got to be more careful. My heart was kind of like, because I haven't seen that person in like a while. So when we ended it, we didn't get to see each other. So I was with my friends, loosened up, saw my college friend. He's a member too. He got me a drink. And even though the ex was like circling, pacing around where I was, and it felt like trying to keep tabs or seeing who I was with. Because I'm like, why you keep leaving your friend? Why you keep, and you're not even talking to nobody. You keep walking around the room, in my view. So you're looking at me and what I have going on. And some would say, well, you looking at him. He tall. Like, I'm just happening to look up and I see the same person in the same rotation like this. So don't even like do that. That's so disrespectful. My friend Peggy, she's supposed to be coming here at 3. So I'm gonna tell her I'm here and then make my content. I want to get my do my makeup first. The interesting thing about me feeling like I'm in alignment or being in alignment and just things happening, right, great things, I realize other people see it too, and they're like, this is what makes me think about this, because yesterday I posted that I won giveaway tickets, and that's something else that I have done. I never win those little giveaway things. I won giveaway tickets, and I posted about it and just different stuff, and then, you know, just expressing all the stuff that's happened on the inside out. She's like, hey, can you like this so I can win? I'm like, that might seem small, but I'm like, oh, you see what I see. And you all the way in Germany. Oh, all right. Let me help you out, girl. Oh, my God.
That is so funny.
So I'm vlogging. Do you mind if I catch a bit of this on the vlog? Yeah. I'm not going to put names or nothing.
Girl, I don't care.
So, y'all, Peggy's here with me. Say hey, Peggy.
Hey.
We're getting ready for the gala tonight, and we found out we dated the same guy.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
LOL.
Yeah, it was 4 years ago. I don't remember. I mean, we only went out on one date, but recently he had this like showing for like his
LOL.
And he was still trying to take me out after the first date, but I just realized I just wasn't into him after the first date.
I think we used the same foundation. What color is that? Foundation, the same concealer. Fawn?
Yeah, fawn.
Oh my God. She's taking my identity. We look alike. We using the same concealer? What?
Yeah,
OMG.
That is so crazy.
It is.
That's so crazy.
Oh my God. Okay.
So how long did you go out with?
We went on a couple days. We went to the aquarium. We went to watch the Barbie movie. And we went to like an after party thing, and some of those probably were all on the same day. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, it don't even feel like it was more than one date, but I know we went on several things. He was just kind of annoying.
I can see that. I can see that. But I mean, I haven't really talked to him in 4 years.
Yeah. But you went to his thing. Did you see him?
Yeah, I saw him, but it was just a brief thing. It was like, oh, hello, nice to see you, blah, blah. Just catch up.
This is gonna be so funny.
Yes, it is, girl.
Like, he's the kind of guy who steals his friends' girls.
Really?
Yeah, so like he'd be telling the stories he would tell me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you do that, but I guess where he from in Cali or something, they don't really care if you done. I don't know how it work out there. Interview or something. He's like, yeah, asked us if we were together, if we were intimate, all that stuff.
Bro, why is he asking that?
Exactly.
Why? That's none of his business.
Yeah, he's like, did you? Well, I guess as guys, they're friends, they share that stuff, so I don't know. But he's like, did you and Alexis,
Bro, that's still none of his business. I don't care. I mean, if you guys are not boyfriend, girlfriend, what business is it of his?
Yeah.
For real. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, be careful about Alexis. Like, she's a firecracker.
Sure. I'm a firecrack away, baby.
Oh, tonight's gonna be a good night. Alexis Rella.
Let me see if I can. It's funny how we both have on blue.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, I know. Sometimes I be overestimate my boobs. I be thinking I got like titties. And I look like, oh. So what made you go home yesterday? Like, were you gonna go get something and come back, or?
I was tired. I was in my car. You know how like when you get by yourself, you're out with people. You're like, oh yeah, let's go. Then no, I had some quiet moments in my car. I made a phone call.
LOL.
Yeah, I need to go home.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I should have texted you.
No, you're good. I should have checked on you sooner.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
But you look so pretty.
Thank you. You
You're
too.
Thank you. I forgot what I was saying, but
the holidays were lit.
This is Peggy.
Hi, y'all.
Yeah, this
I'm Peggy.
Show them what you got on.
This is my gorgeous maroon dress. It's from JJ's house.
Come on, JJ. This is my Cinderella-like dress. Look at her. It's T. People say we look alike. Come in closer. Do we favor? Do we favor?
Day, doing what you want, living in the city.
Hola, good morning. It is Sunday, the day after the event, and I had an overall good time. I love how they use the venue because normally our events are at that venue because it's the membership club, but I was a little just kind of curious of how it would be laid out because I was kind of like, oh, we always do events here. They don't ever really do it up, but I love what they did this time. They had like curtains up on the wall, like to cover it. It looked like we were in a new place, and I think for big events, they should always do that. I just got a biscuit from McDonald's. I actually came down here because I'm on a matcha, and I feel like I haven't had a biscuit in a minute, so I took some bites of it, and then I'm gonna take the rest with me and maybe heat it up tomorrow. But it was kind of messy yesterday, I'm gonna be honest. Well, I think I told y'all about like the ex or whatever, and seeing him at the place that we were at, and me and Peggy, we once dated a guy he's associated with or whatever. We got there, and the guy that I dated recently, he brought somebody with him, and that was like, that's none of my business. I don't care. We're gonna invite people. And I was just walking into the main venue, and he saw me, and the first thing he did when he saw me is he grabbed the woman he was with's face, and he was like, we stopped talking maybe a month or so ago. I didn't want my energy given to that. Like, it just made me tense, and it's just like, just because Sassy Susie, the man, Mr. Sassy, wants to do that doesn't mean that I need to do that. And that's, like, I've had already such an abundant and aligned day in life and season, like, where I'm not gonna fool around with that with somebody who's much older than me acting like he's a little kid. So Peggy And I came back to the guy, and lo and behold, the ex was next to him at the buffet. And then I'm just like, to myself, I'm like, ooh, I just looked to the side because, well, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to look at you. I don't need to do any of that stuff. And I'm waiting for the guy that I just met. He's having like a business conversation with somebody because the gathering spot is really good with making connections. And so I'm waiting on the side, and then there's the ex. He's coming, and he's looking at me. Mind you, when I saw him in the main area when I was leaving the bathroom, he purposely was looking at me. But I saw it in my peripheral gaze because I was the belle of the ball. Also black tie, and sometimes people can think that black tie means you're just wearing all black. He was like staring at me when I went into that main room, and I can feel it. Like he's purposely trying to make a statement. He's such a bitch. He's walking past, and he sees me next to that guy like waiting, and he's trying to get eye contact from me. And he was doing this the day before. I happen to be looking up in the random places, and I see, oh, he's trying to, I'm like, oh, like I happen to look up, and then he's looking me dead in my face and walking away. Dude, you're in your 40s. Is this really like, and you want to clown me for being younger than you? Oh, you're probably not more mature. Yeah, you just need to, you're agreeing, you're this. But you're acting like you're in elementary school. I've never done that. Well, probably in elementary school, but I don't think in the recent times I've done something like that. He was trying to get my eye contact leaving that buffet next to that man. I was just like, yeah, now we're here to the next day. I slept in my hairdo. Y'all, I slept casket ready like this. I was like that. And I also kind of slept in my makeup. I'm gonna wash my face this afternoon. But thank you for listening to my rant. Last night was great. I don't know what else I'm gonna do, but I got some stuff in the mail. I got a bra that I ordered, and I'm really just happy in life right now. And I'm not gonna let anyone, I feel like I learned a lot from that last dating experience, because there were a lot of things that I was new to, and I was sheltered, and so I didn't really have that dating experience as a teenager. And you go to the skating rink with your friends. I was at church or marching band practice. That's as much as it got for me. And you know, we sometimes often wonder why did you do this? Why did you do this? But it's a woman who seems to be more mature, or just like, you're an adult now, you should know. But like, some people don't know. Some people don't have the experiences in life early on to cultivate an understanding of scenarios until later. I could be an empathetic person and try to understand, and especially the men that I was dating, try to understand his emotions. And then after a while, I'm like, okay, I'm listening to you. You said this is your concern. Oh, like, you're complaining that I didn't give you PD. I would just, like, when you hear a man complain about something, or like he's just seems really emotional, I'm like, okay, well, at the human sense, I'm thinking, okay, let me hear this person. It's like, you're expressing something that's hurting you, and I want to be objective enough to understand where I'm hurting you at. And one of the things he said I was hurting him with, I guess he tried to go for a kiss, and I was like, oh, no, stop. So I was like, what? Because what are we doing? We're here to have fun, not try to prove our love or like of each other to everybody else. And then I went to the restroom, and we came back, and he tried to kiss me in the hallway. I think I gave him a peck on the cheek or something. I don't know. And then after that, he's like, why'd you deny my kiss? I'm thinking, and this is when I'm in my head, I'm like, oh, let me zone in. Like, oh, did I do that? Like, did I really do that? Huh, how does that work? And then later on at his house, bring it up again. Oh, you rejected my kiss. Did you see somebody in there you didn't want to see kissing me? Like, just so insecure. I don't have kids. I shouldn't have to go as hard. I shouldn't have to raise a man that's older than me, that likes to boast about being older than me, and likes to boast about being a man who acts sassy and like a little boy. Your mom should have did that, in the words of Beyonce. I think your parents should do that. Thanks for sitting in this car chat. You're such a trooper. When we gain experiences, we're able to learn from them. We oftentimes can learn from the experiences of others, but sometimes a lot of us, like me, I was sheltered. You're not in the view sight of what is your friends or dating people, and didn't really have that many friends to see what those scenarios played out to. Or really, you know, adults didn't really have adults giving me proactive advice about dating. It was just stay away from boys, and it's a sin. I come to myself today, and I come to a realization, like, I want what aligns with me, and anything that doesn't, it might sting a little bit just because of the idea of it, but like, ultimately I don't want that, because it doesn't make sense for me to have that. That's not even on my path. Why would I be in a straight lane on the highway, and then there's cars, you can see the main road, that's not connected to the highway yet. It's just like a wall. I'm not going to be coveting and being upset and anxious and oh man about the road that's up there with the wall. I'm on the highway. I have a straight shot to my destination. I don't need to go through the main roads that would delay me from twist and turn. Oh, am I preaching? But I don't need to go on the main roads with all the twists and the turns and the blockages and the obstacles and the traffic lights and the pedestrians and the dead squirrel playing in the street. I don't need all those obstacles. We can choose the path that we decide to take. The choice is yours. Your life is yours. And I think one thing that's taught me after kind of like leaving Christianity was that the choice is literally yours. You have to be accountable of your decision. You can't offload that responsibility on who you serve or the devil. The devil made me do it. So now, because you said the devil made you do it, you take no accountability for your actions and you continue a cycle of bad decision making, and then you're wondering why you're in the pit that you pit. But it's, you don't even have to wonder about it, because now you can just say the devil did it. The devil. So I'm on the highway. I got a straight shot to my destination, and I'm not stopping that for nobody. And I'm just so grateful. I was crying when I left that gala. I literally was crying because I'm just like, it was Sweet Lady playing. And you think I would be crying because I'm like, he was with a girl, he was da-da-da. And that's not it. I was crying because I was singing Sweet Lady to myself. It was like an ode to me. Sweet lady, would you be my, like, I've accepted myself. I was listening to that song and I was singing it to myself. And I was crying from emotion because I'm like, I've come to a new place. I've graduated. That ending of that situation with that man and just the jobs lately and the toxic environment, those seasons have ended for me. Like those specific places, like it all signifies as an ending, and now I'm beginning something new, and I'm just so excited and happy for myself. And it's just like, sweet lady, would you be mine for a lifetime? It wasn't always a time where I can look at myself and say I accept you, because I was taught to not accept myself from adults in my life, but because they're projecting that, they don't accept themselves. So I was just singing that like, yes girl, I love you. And I'm not losing that. But let me get this matcha. Oh, you look like Tommy from Power. Okay, girl, y'all better walk with your baby. Period. She pregnant. And that's how I'm going to be, okay? I'm married, so. I'm done chatting. Thanks for listening. Bye.